Hello guys, this one is going to be more of a vlog rather than actual dedicated video, but I feel like it's an important update nonetheless. So, it's been a couple of days since my last one, I think, and there's been some changes, so to speak. It's a bit of a challenging period right now. The last 4 days I couldn't really fall asleep fast. So like I feel like shit right now. My productivity is going like down. I can't really focus. A lot of things hurt physically, and my head fucking hurts now. So like everything's just shit right now. So I'm trying to kind of fix that. Taking some breaks. More so, not even just for physical breaks. Like I know I could work, but mentally I'm just not on a best place for that. Like I never felt this way before, but this is like the first time where I feel like okay, like I really do need a like actual break just so I have time for myself. And I still have to do some work, but I mean like actual intense kind of work. So yeah, so that's gonna be something. Also gonna go to a physiotherapist tomorrow for my arm pain that prevented me from working out for like 3-4 months, which sucks. It affects my confidence at this point. That's another thing. Yeah, it's just kind of a low point. That's kind of why I'm recording this. It sucks. Still trying to do some things. I'm still trying to at least spend this time on learning. There's some really cool fucking learning and like resources out there, for free as well. Some like a long time ago, I've gotten a course from Mangazi about grow your agency, and we're actually planning to like start a whole other agency and alongside the main one, and then just there was just too much effort and like didn't happen. And I didn't have time to watch these videos at all. Not just focusing on something else all the time, and to buy it costed like $1,000. I was sold on it completely. It cost like $1,000 as a discount, and I pretty much my friend bought it for me as if I borrowed that money from him. So I owe him 1K now, along together with all the other things. So, to be honest, I'm gonna show you some things here. I'm not gonna show you the actual things, but here's one part of the course, and they have quite a bit of let me see. This thing is bugged a bit. So they have some modules here. This is what the actual new UI looks like. Oh my god. Okay, there's like another one. Okay, so there's more programs here. They're being really slow to load. So Agency Navigator is what I got. My mouse is broken as well. And here's the other ones. I don't know if these unlock later or if I just have to buy them separately or what, but yeah, so I got this Agency Navigator, and there's some videos there, some sections. It's pretty good overall. Some information there's pretty decent, and at the same time, like before when I just watched some of the videos, I was like, oh, this is actually decent. Now I'm a little bit disappointed, honestly, because every video is like an hour long, and after watching Alex Hormozi's stuff that he gives out for free, I'm like, man, he could have done so much better. And there's just some really obvious mistakes that are like disappointing. That like double cuts, or like when somebody repeats something and they retake, and then the beginning of that retake is there as well. So it's like saying, I'm doing this. This is like this. It's a little bit disappointing. Some other things just could have been better. Just could have been just better. Like it looks so low effort, honestly. Like he's just him talking into the camera for like an hour. Like there's some good information there, but there was no effort in packing that information. That's what's disappointing to me. Like now I have to waste like an hour each on these videos to get the information that I need, and all of this I think it's also very specific, and I think I'm gonna have to really extract lots of things. We do have an agency, but we're not really going to be expanding as an agency in our field because we just can't hire people. Like it's really hard. You either have to hire people or train people. If you hire people, because there's so few, they're expensive, and the net profit becomes just not usable, unless we target maybe higher like price clients, but that's a pain in the ass in its own way. We've had some of those experiences, and then the other, or if you train them, then it takes a long time as well, and they could leave. And then if you leave, like it takes a long time, and then if they leave, well, you're fucked. Like it's not the same as training a salesperson. You could find somebody, or like training them is quicker, but with this is like not the same. So yeah, we're probably gonna be shifting from that towards the $100 million offer that I'm working on. I hope we're gonna do that. To be honest, one of the main low points of this vlog right now is that because I have to focus on work in the first part of the day, I don't join voice calls with my friends, and they usually do all the time. They work in a voice call. I just can't. I keep getting distracted. I wouldn't get any work done, and I know this. So like if I want to get any work done and actually move things forward, I can't just always be in the voice calls. However, every time I come back home, I try to find an opportunity to join them in the voice calls and hang out with them. But nonetheless, I do actually feel kind of more distant from them, especially with one of my friends. And that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, like at the times even friends may feel distant, the closest friends, and that is part of the struggle, I guess, as well. For a while now, I've been making my own decisions, and they don't really have faith in me, I think, because there were no instant results. I still think for the most majority of my decisions I've been correct, and they just don't really see that. But that's another challenge of how this goes. So I think the only option I really have left is that if I just kind of focus on doing my thing right now, make money, and then have that as proof so that they actually follow me, I guess. But then like at the same time, I'm even kind of questioning, like should I partner with them? Like I feel like we could, but at the same time I'm not sure. If if they could actually, I think if they could actually believe me as a final decision maker, if we make a company, then that's fine. I think we'll get along just fine. But otherwise it would be quite challenging, because I know we'll be butting heads, especially with one of my friends. But yeah, this is just kind of a low point. Shit's getting bad, but I do feel like there's still a lot of important progress. And also, I've found quite a bunch of good resources on learning. There's one channel that's really, really good about learning, and I will make a video. I'll post a video below about it, and one more video about discipline that is also really good. Yeah, as you can tell, I have quite a lot of energy at this point, and I'm making this because I don't know. Otherwise, what else will I be doing anyway? Might as well journal, and not journal, but record what is happening kind of right now. Looking at the very least, just looking back on this is going to be quite interesting. It's like, if I actually get somewhere and you look back and you're like, wow, that's been a point. And there's a lot of things to work on for myself as well. My bed is at least clean, nothing on there except some papers that I put there because it will be blown away. This probably needs to be more organized, but mostly I don't have space for it. Yeah, I'm a very imperfect human. I have a lot to work on, but I just want to show you that, guys, because it's not like you don't have to be good to start doing things or progressing or whatever. People suck. Most people suck. Like I think that's just the truth. Just from the outside, they look all good and nice, but in reality, like, we're all very imperfect and we all suck in some ways. And as much as we try to chase perfection, in talking in a certain way and being nice and not being mean, like, I think it's just gonna happen. I think, if anything, maybe I should take my own advice right now, because maybe that's what's getting to my head. But yeah, that's kind of how life is. I didn't finish my point. We chase perfection, but we don't really gonna get anywhere still, and we're already uncomfortable in in imperfection, like the fact that, oh, my desk is not clean. I will feel bad about it, and it's very hard to justify that, and then, or certain other things. But you know that inherently, like, you will never be fully always perfect, always clean, always behaving proper way, etc. This is my experience. Yeah, I guess the value from this video, I hope that you got from this, is that sucking is fine, and being down is fine, and it's just part of the progress. And things sometimes are gonna go downhill, and as long as you just don't fully give up, it's gonna be okay. At least I have faith in that much, I think. And it's the hardest thing to have faith in when you feel shit. So just keep going.